Yeah. I'm back. I'm back. Yeah. Look, crazy ate the great nerdcore rap guy. Got into a dual fate and I just pulled a trap card. Third-rate rappers with a fourth-rate catalog. Destined for the shadow realm, y'all should never act hard. Flow is so insidious that I need an apprentice type. Master with the force, peep the context in my sentence right. Phantom like the Sithis, just don't ask me what my pen is like. They know that I'm the menace, who you kidding? Bitch, I'm Dennis like. Sweet to drive, hide-headed, rhymes are surely cold. Tested, you can never twist my metal like the jury goes. I ain't never mad when I push it to the max. I got Chris riding with me, bout to turn this bitch to Fury Road. Since animated, I'm the one the crew congratulated. When this rubber vibe protective cover like it's laminated. Damn, I made this 16 like a guillotine. It's fascinating. If you think that you're ahead, you get decapitated. All that aside, I ain't merely here to rap words. I'm here to tell you who representing for the black nerds. And to remind you, neither one of these are bad words. Biggest living mirrors, they just choose to see it backward. Who be the leaders of discussion when a topic trends? Dissections got the culture under microscopic lens. Who got the type that you can miss it from the start and make you feel like an expert on the subject by the time it ends? Check the stat, Louis, viewership is mad nice. All these other shows don't seem to cut it, that's a bad slice. Off the books with unscripted jokes you can't write. No vampires, but these interviews on Anne Rice. Yeah, this is the best part. Rhymes on Mandalorian, Independence made a best score. Starting a war with these stars, you won't get far. This is the way you play a game of life or death star. So far removed from the drama, we don't notice harm, but won't hesitate to shed a light like a Patronus charm. With mischief managed, troubles at a disadvantage. Must be something in the water, dip your toe because you know it's warm. Where can you find another show with such a fine cast? And if you try to box them in, they playing Minecraft. And basically to sum it up like you define math, this crew's the best and it figures like a line graph. A merry band like the words I do. Level-headed, you don't have to have absurd IQs. They know you can relate because they're nerds like you. With their help, you'll see the world from a blur's eye view. Yeah. You are now tuned in to Blerd's Eye View. And without further ado, we out. Yeah.
Hey, everybody, guess what? It's the season finale of season 14 of Blerd's Eye View. Thank you for tuning in. This is your man on the wall, Chris Fury. Thank you for checking us out on YouTube, for Twitch, and wherever you listen to your podcast. Thank you for showing up where we were in person, whether that be BlerdCon, DreamCon, San Diego Comic-Con, DragonCon, J1Con, which was last year. But, thank you for showing up, showing your support, showing your love. Appreciate it. Keep spreading the word. Keep doing what you're doing. We need more like you. You are what make us. So thank you once again. Bittersweet. Because as much as I love doing it, got to end it. It's the holidays. I can't push the team any further. But with that starting off, I cannot get the engines going on this thing without my second in command, Lady Mandalore. What's up?
Hi. Oh my God, it's so long. Okay, hi. Can you hear me?
I can hear you completely fine.
Okay, good. Wait, I have to do a sound check before every show now. I have the hiccups also. Hi. Hi Malika. I always forget to say hi to you because you always be in here and I'll be like, oh shit, that's Malika. Hi. And then things happen because tangents. Hi everybody. I before I say anything like absolutely positive and like pink and fluffy, I want everybody to remember going into 2025 to remind the folks that did this to us. What is it? Now you fucked up. That's all you need to know for the rest.
I don't know where you got that, but I need it.
Yes.
Put me in touch with the person that needs to be sported right now. Yeah, so Mal's is out there. He's one of our biggest supporters. Shout out to Mal. A lot of news. I don't want to say a lot of discussion and some news. Somebody just kept putting us on an emotional roller coaster today, didn't he? But we got Whoopty freaking do in the building. What's up, Whoopty? Whoopty, what's going on?
Vacation.
Vacation.
Terrible. No, another location.
Oh, I thought she said
I got
vacation. I said, oh, you got one in there.
Ooh, I wish. She in the big house. Ooh. Ooh, stop tickling them balls. What's wrong?
Well, I mean, since you started it, Bama's here now. So
Titties! Hi. Oh, not just a full-on I guess it's the last show. Sure, titties.
Oh my God. Coming out of the medical bay, he said he couldn't miss it. Navy Montel, what's happening?
No.
Hey,
you so good, yay! You sound great.
I am so happy to sound like a human being was close to. My voice is not quite there, but it's where it needs to be. And appreciate everybody. This has been a ride. And speaking of rides, I'm gonna start running this.
Oh, it's RP.
It's an RPG system for Transformers.
Oh my God!
Ooh, nice.
Oh wow!
As long as you don't take out Optimus, we should be completely fine.
Are you kidding me?
Don't he gotta die like every series? One time.
Wow.
One time.
Really?
He good. Otherwise,
I don't want him going into Jean Grey territory because I've seen this man bite the big one 3 different times already, and it never gets any better. And I'm just like, dude, you gotta let B back you up. Just let him back you up.
He'll always say, "No, stay back." You need to learn your lesson, fool.
It's like you just back him up so we don't take these losses. Man. Fresh off her party island, and she survived. Is Geek by Heart? What's up, baby?
Oh Lord, she still got it in her. Good grief! I don't know if we ready for this. But
it basically is.
Yeah,
I
got that.
Link.
Yo, that Path of the Abyss is
text
dope.
me what that is.
Right, same. Shoot me one too.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Well, we're glad that you survived your first Christmas party.
Woo!
I hope you won the sweater contest because that thing is super over. Okay,
I love it. I love it.
Look, the fact that me and my wife went to a certain store and they had a Yoda Christmas hat, and I didn't buy it. It wasn't on my list.
Excuse me.
I walked. She didn't notice I was walking around with it behind her for the longest time. I'm that kind of husband. I'm like, I can't. And she literally like, really, honey? And I'm like, you can't take me anywhere, right? I gotta make this trip last, make it worthwhile for something. I can't just.
It has to be memorable for certain reasons.
Yeah, like all this walking around, low back. These ain't walking shoes I got on. These are just nice looking shoes. I gotta make this look worthwhile at least.
Lord have mercy.
Hey, our boots on the ground, the man with the plan. Tafari TV's in the building. What's up?
It's Captain Hydration. What's going on, man?
Yeah, hydration, nothing. Hey, for the parents, keep y'all sick ass kids at home, please.
Thank you, yo.
I'm pretty sure my nephew just gave me Thrax from Osmosis Jones. I'm definitely lighter.
He said Thrax.
I'm definitely lighter than I was this morning.
You're not gonna be able to say that.
I've literally been hitting like. This morning, walking past some people in the OR, and I heard hacking right before I came to around the corner.
Oh no!
And I'm just like, and I literally waited. I'm like, it has to float around. Let me
step
back.
You know how mad I am. Friday, I was getting ready for my first non-event weekend. I was going to have a full weekend off. Halfway through my shift, my voice started to fade. I said, "Dear God, please tell me none of these neckbeards decide to come up in here and blow their mama's basement air in here and me catch it." And sure enough, I was in bed for 2 days.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wore a mask at AWA. I'm not having it.
Look,
Especially right before the holidays too. Yeah.
I've been blessed so far. Like I said, they were around the corner and I heard them and I'm like, take the long way. Take the long way to your office. Take the long way.
Take the long way.
And I was like, because ain't nobody but me and my partner, so that's it. So I ain't got to worry about anything. It was like, yeah, take the long way around, go back around, take the long way around, swing around, go in there, hide for the rest of the day.
Oh no!
Speaking of other people that's fighting off the sickness,
Hey.
Black Spartan with Princess Ziri, who we're finding out is taken after her father because she about gave the doctor a check hole.
She grabbed that stethoscope, and the doctor was like, "Ooh, that's a strong baby." I said, "My dad and Kelly gonna be like that she takes after her daddy." And I'm like, "Really?"
If you missed it Tuesday, Ziri was completely headbutting Spartan.
Just like her brother.
Wait. This is the funny part. She's headbutting Spartan. In the meantime, you got a wild Obi running in the background.
I mean, he's running full speed, and as you can hear him.
She's headbutting you, and her brother's going, I taught her well.
You got Supergirl in the
Now all you gotta do is yank on. That's it.
Oh, that ain't gonna stop.
So before we get into some of the news that we got in today, I want to know something from the rest from all. What are you blerding about this week? Outside of what happened today, that comes later.
How about beside the obvious?
Okay, I was about to say. I mean, that takes.
I would tell you I'm behind 2 episodes, but I'm secret level.
Yo,
Tafara, I'm with you, sir. I'm with you.
Shout out to Juicy today, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've been really locked in with secret level, and I will honestly say these are by the same people that did Love, Death, and Robots.
Love, Death, and Robots. Yep,
these are the same people. Tim Miller is behind this whole thing, and John Watts. And when I say I am highly entertained,
yes,
from Warhammer, I think it was Counter-Strike, the Pac-Man one, interesting enough.
Yeah, that was weird.
I'm like, it's weird, but I kind of like it.
It's already a game. It's a game called Shadow Labyrinth. It is canonical Pac-Man game.
I did not know that. I was doing research.
I saw the episode after I saw some footage of the game, and I was like, why does this look familiar? So I went down the rabbit hole, and sure enough,
it didn't look familiar to me at all, and I still went down the rabbit hole for the same thing, because me and Jay are going to talk about it tomorrow, the first 8 episodes.
Yeah, so the one I was waiting on, Demetrius had already said he's seen. He was like, it's the Mega Man one. And I said, "Oh yeah, I said I'm behind. I got busy. I'm just behind.
Oh yeah,
I'll wait till the weekend."
That one it was really
there you
short.
go.
That Armored Core one, the one that had Keanu Reeves.
Right. I was waiting to tell Kara Rage Daddy's in it.
Girl, I was into it. Quiet. I did not say a word. I just sat there like this.
Well, Unreal Tournament was my favorite.
Unreal was great.
Unreal Tournament was a good one.
It was really good.
Warhammer was a good one.
Yeah,
Warhammer was the one that
Warhammer was good. Warhammer was pretty
it
good.
looked beautiful.
It was good.
They really they all do.
That and Dungeons and Dragons, because Dungeons and Dragons looked very good too.
Seafood. Seafood.
Oh, there's 2
good too.
No, Anamusha got me. That one got my heart.
Yeah.
Anamusha got my heart because that's one of my favorite franchises.
It made me want to get into a couple of these games, like to find out more about them, especially the Warhammer 40K. Because I have a vague understanding of that, but now I'm like,
it is so much. So much fun.
When they came out with Vermintide, you really got locked in with that game. Absolutely locked. You people talking about Baldur's Gate? Nah. You come out.
Go.
Warhammer. Warhammer is kind of like World of Warcraft, except that no one tells you that it's an addiction. Like once you find your army, because I know I found mine. I was like, cool, and that was 10 years ago. So
Who is your faction? Space
Still rocking
Marines?
the same army since?
Salamander.
And the same group of people?
Yeah. So there's different factions. It's like for different factions for different armies. Like I've always been partial to Salamander because that was the first army I was introduced to. You got there's Death Marchers, there's Necromorphs, there's Golden Lions. There's honestly, I want to say now going on 27, 28 different variations of armies. So when you're in Warhammer, people are going to ask you, it's like, well, the given answer is, well, what army do you roll with? So if you don't, I tell people all the time, if you don't know, just say you don't know. Anybody in Warhammer will gladly introduce you.
That's a fact. If you play the actual 40K tabletop, trust me, they come in, they are looking for their Space Marines, they are looking for their death dealers, they are looking for orcs, they're looking for, oh my gosh, the list goes on.
Yeah, but I love them just because I mean that's the one group, that's the one group out there outside of other tabletop games that will welcome you with open arms if you don't know. It's the same way with Dungeons and Dragons. Will welcome you if you don't know.
Them and War Machine. People play War Machine are the same way.
So Lady Mandalore, what are you nerding about this week? Or blurting about?
Okay, so number one.
Other than that shirt.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
That shirt is fire!
Yes, it's much fun. I'm looking for things because I'm irresponsible and I don't know how to put things away with the way that they're supposed to be.
So you're like the rest of us.
In other words, the usual. Got it. The usual.
Yes.
Got it.
So,
I was gonna say that sounds about right.
Yay, I'm not alone. So first of all, Absolute Batman variant cover. Loving it very much. Or not the variant cover, or at least the newest one that came out.
The newest one, yeah.
Navy, didn't I say that these covers as of late had this year, the comic covers this year?
Sir. The Daniel Warren Johnson cover from number 2 was unbelievable.
Still waiting on my Absolute Batman.
These Epitaph of Abyss. So first of all, that's them underneath the thing. That story is fucking wild. And then this one, mommy says, go ahead and eat because daddy's not coming home. There's a big ass skull. Right in the pot. Okay. But
wow.
For those of you that know me.
You'll like Epitaph of the Abyss. I have number 1 and it is incredible.
That's it.
That's texting me because
it's already in the bank. And then my goddess, my one true love, Storm.
My one true love
is out here in these streets. This book it means everything to me. I didn't realize how much it was gonna mean. I didn't realize that I needed I didn't need to see Wolverine and Storm like that.
Did.
And they didn't, but they didn't. I didn't need to see no booty cheeks or a glaze of a booty cheek. Just a soft mound of a booty cheek.
Look,
the soft.
Laney hit the
Oh my!
Why does that sound like a spicy book y'all read?
It definitely wasn't an oh my, like
oh
my.
You said blerding, not the other things. Those are my other books. Those are my outside of blerding books. We don't talk about those. Also, shout out to Hanif of Otaku Noir because he was kind enough to bring me not just he got.
Nice.
I got mine in today. Oh my gosh, I got mine in today.
Yet.
I got mine in today. I'm gonna unbox stuff out of it.
You guys getting this live. Screw it.
I think Laney maybe he accidentally sent yours to Lady Mandalore. So it's possible.
I didn't get mine yet.
She's hoarding yours.
So Tafari, what are you blurting about this week?
Contractually Disney, but tomorrow it's Hedgehog. So yeah, thank God for the early invite, by the way. But tomorrow it's all the blue and black.
Okay. Y'all just see me pop this open. Shout out to Ozzy as the virus.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
That's right.
The selfie slumber party with Moon Girl, number 5, Carmichael, and Penny Proud, and Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff.
And it looks awesome. So I got wall space. Don't let the background fool you. I got some wall space. I'm moving some things around. Whoopty, what are you blurting about?
The new property that's been announced by Naughty Dog. I forgot the name of it already, but it looks good. I'm just ready to jump back into anything from Naughty Dog at this point.
I think next year will be the time that I think
I am.
No, Lady Mandalore is muted.
I think next year will be the year that some of these video game companies actually figure it out. It's some certain ones, not all of them.
I'm just over cinematic trailers for games at this point, honestly. If you're gonna announce something, show me gameplay. Give me a reason to want to jump into it. But Naughty Dog hasn't failed me on a story yet, and I do like narrative-driven single-player experiences, so that's what it looks like I'm gonna get.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, was it the Space Bandit type video game? Yeah.
Mm-hmm, that one. And tomorrow I get to see War of the Rohirrim.
Oh,
you'll like it. You'll like it.
Busy weekend.
Lord of the Rings, Laney. Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. for those who don't know, yes. Spartan, what else? What are you blurting about this week, Spartan?
Well, since I'm at home and got plenty of time on my hands between kids, I went back on my backlog. I will say, if you were on the fence about Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, it is worth playing. It is.
You are in my head. You are in my head.
It's a good game. It's more puzzle based. Fighting styles. You're going to be doing a lot of stealth. It's a lot of stealth. Sometimes up close and personal. You may or may not be fighting a giant ass snake somewhere along the lines, but that was good. Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition was good. They finally patched everything up there. Black Myth Wukong. I finally got to finish it. Although I should have recorded myself because Zuri was literally in my shoulder, was on my arm, wanting to press every button on the PS5 controller as I'm playing in the worst part of the game. And I'm just like, if you haven't noticed, Zuri will lean forward. He'll lean forward when she wants to be nosy. So imagine me playing. The control's right in front of me, and she leans forward and just does this, just all over. But no, aside from that, again, you look at the head, man. You know why I'm here. That's also what I'm hyped about. And dang near had to remind myself. I said, dude, I cried over the trailer.
Yeah,
like Obi caught it. Obi was watching the trailer with me, and he kept on rubbing the side of my face. I'm like, dude, why are you rubbing the side of my face? I was I am really
those who are watching or listening, you'll find out what we mean in a little bit. Maybe, what are you blurting about this week?
All right, it's pretty simple for me. First off, I will be going to see War of Rohirrim. I was a winner for one of these, and let me tell you, there's so much in here. I got my tickets, I got my t-shirts. Shout outs to AmeriMedia. Them folks, them's family.
Yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to Corey and the crew. They do some good stuff over there.
The second thing, I like seeing us win. I like seeing us win. I like seeing us advance. Shout out to Cheyenne, Shanae, and Zeno for getting their Kickstarter overfunded for the comic shop. Overfunded. Much love to everybody who put the word out about this. This shows that we are tired of the same syndicated garbage. It's time for us to do our thing. Now, at the same time, I need everybody to be on board with Blerd Station, because guess what? We've been preaching this since day one. We've been preaching this. Now, if y'all can take the time to get on board with that, get with this.
And the majority of you have seen what we have to offer. So you already know we're not here playing games.
Mhm. Like I said, I love seeing my friends win. I love when we win. I love when everybody wins. But Cheyenne, Shanae, and Zeno really, really are showing that it. All you gotta do is just put the word out about something that you're passionate about. And I've known Cheyenne for years, so that's just incredible. And other than that, I'm just blurred out about having a voice again because
Well-
I'm just tired of sounding like somebody's pubescent child who doesn't know how to speak.
Oh no.
For Cheyenne the Geek, she actually put a post out. She is looking for a lot of black-owned indie comic creators. Nothing
yeah.
nothing R-rated, but she wants to feature your stuff in the show because the show's called The Comic Shop. It takes place in the
Yeah.
comic shop. So she
Midnight.
wants to use it as Midnight Comics, Wingless Comics,
Next step.
Next Step.
Get out of my head, Lady Mandalorian.
I'm literally, it's effervescing up.
So, like, we're putting you guys out there. I shout out a few messages to a couple of the guys. Go to her page on IG, go to Cheyenne the Geek, and you'll see the post over there. This is a chance to be seen in another format, in another medium, to get your name out there, to get your work out there. We know quite a few of them,
Mm-hmm.
so please
Now, for
take
everyone,
advantage of that.
I can say real quick, for people who seem to think that the comic shop is a one and done, Cheyenne is a comic nerd to her heart. Let me tell you, when she was pretty brown and nerdy with her, Jasmine and oh my gosh, why am I drawing? I had an old man moment just now. I hate that. But when Pretty Brown and Nerdy were they were all about the celebration, and Cheyenne is seriously a comic book nerd. So don't think for a second she's just trying to get over it. No, she genuinely loves the Vlappies. Trust me.
We know that 2024, and we've been doing it for the past couple shows. We've given some of our best, some of our best moments, some of the best things that's happened. Before we get to the somber part of it, which will come during the break, what was your top moment in entertainment that you really just lost your shit over? Whether that's anime, whether it's a movie, animation, whether it's a live action show, whether it's a comic. What was your top moment that said, damn, are we here now?
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
I didn't as much as I knew that the ping was going to be good, I did not expect it to be as good as it was.
I agree. I agree.
I agree with you.
I knew it was gonna do his thing. So I was just like, yo, this is some fucking must-watch TV. You can't miss it. Yes, Malika. And Cross too. Cross, I don't binge a whole season in a day. And I literally, that's the second time this year that I did that. I did that and I did Supercell in a day. Like I just sat and watched it.
That's
So
fair.
those three things for me.
Okay. Tafari said Cat. Yeah, Cat opened up a portal and it just
Oh shit.
He ain't close it.
he flipped that switch and it was like, do with what you may. He pulled a Spider Punk. Ain't got nothing to do with it.
He pretty much said, I done told you all these big D deviants will be out in 2024. I told you. And Jamie
And I'm gonna sit back and watch. Because I don't tell no lies.
I'm sorry.
What about oh Lord? What about you, Whoopty? What was the top entertainment moment that stood out for you? It can be more. It can be more than one.
I can't remember if it was episode 4, episode 3 of House of Dragon, with the actual Dance of the Dragons. When that was when we lost the Red Queen.
Yeah, that was a moment.
And Rainey's.
That was a moment.
That was one of the only moments of that season. That
It
season
might have
was
been the
kinda
only.
dark.
It was, and next season is the last one. So
Yeah, that definitely was a moment.
I thought it was going to 4.
It was shooketh.
Oh shit.
Pretty much.
Tafari, outside of Cat, what else?
I'm trying to think. This has been a crazy ass year we've had. Probably just the interviews we've done. Holy hell, my fucking voice. I sound like Oswald. God. Okay, Penguin was another one that was good.
Penguin was amazing.
I need you to ask for a chopped cheese.
He's in New York.
From you.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Wow.
oh my goodness.
I'm so sorry.
No, go ahead, Lady Mandalore. What was your top?
No. Lord. Ooh. Kendrick.
Oh, we're still riding that wave. I'm not gonna lie.
Oof. Lord.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National.
Oh, and mustard. I don't want to go.
I'm about to say, that's what I'm about to say.
Doggone it, Laney.
That man has trademarked his last name and it doesn't have to do another beat for the rest of his life.
Never again. May he never have to worry. What was my other thing? Honestly, Zoe Kravitz's movie Blink Twice. I was very surprised at her movie.
I heard it was good. I heard it was really good.
It is very good.
It is
very
excellent.
good.
Yeah.
It is very good.
Bama,
I
I have
think
a
that's
question
on my
for you.
top 9 of horror movies this year.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
This is for you, Lady Mando. Bama wants to know, what is a chop?
You're gonna have to explain to the non-Yankees.
All right. So I know a lot of people will call an extended piece of bread I don't know what y'all call it where y'all are from, but like
maybe a hoagie outside New York.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out what the rest of them call it because they don't call it that. So we call it a hero. Here.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, you get a hero. Okay. You're gonna get some like ground. It's kind of like ground beef, but not quite. Beef. All right. You gonna throw that on the grill. Your man's gonna chop that up real good, real nice and smooth and sexy, silky smooth. You're gonna put some cheese on that hoe. Is usually merkin. Okay. You're gonna get some salt, pepper on that too. A little lettuce, tomato, mayo. That's your chopped cheese. Onions. My bad. I forgot.
And green peppers.
Me apologia. The onions and the peppers you gotta.
and if you got a real deli, also get some mushrooms.
Hold up. Oh no, only because if you wanted the Aki way,
right?
That's a whole other experience.
Yeah, his way is just over the wall, bro. His way is over the wall. Okay.
So I will say
Bama, this. Not like a Philly. Do not do that.
No, don't do that.
I do, but it is not a Philly, especially because usually in New York, chopped cheese is about ground beef and not about steakums. Okay.
Oh, right.
No.
Ooh, not steakums. Ooh, not she even cut it down even
further. And the chopped cheese has sliced cheese. A Philly it normally goes like the cheese whiz, like
cheese whiz.
I thought y'all put provolone on your stuff sometimes.
Nah,
they do.
Sometimes
they do.
It all depends.
But the original is literally like the cheese sauce.
Yeah, the original is a cheese whiz, which is not great.
Y'all
tapping out.
Agreed.
Y'all nasty. That's dirty.
It's dirty. So, Navy, what's the top entertainment moment or moments you had this year?
Oof. X-Men 97 episode 4.
I let you have that one.
Another one.
Ladies and gentlemen, the definition of a G. When you go out like a motherfucker and you smooth with it too.
He had to bring up that.
I had to bring up Remy LeBeau. No one can touch that moment. I don't care how cinematic you get. That man did something that a lot of heroes on screen try to do, and he was smooth with it.
Not gonna hold you. That's a hell of a way to go. I'm not gonna hold you. That some bitch said, My name is LeBeau. Remember it.
And how she responded, I can't feel you.
Ain't no fucking way, my guy. Everybody's getting it.
Yo,
Everybody's getting it.
I was tearing up when she said that. I was done.
Thank you.
How long has it been? Have we had an animated series hit us in the feels every single episode in some way? You are happy, angry, frustrated, pissed, crying. I haven't seen one yet. X-Men 97 was hitting all of it. Every last one of it.
Spartan.
I'm gonna go differently. Destiny 2, the final shape. Just because I was wondering how Bundy's gonna solve this because it's kind of been on life support. They gave it a nice conclusion before it moves on to the next chapters in those stories, so I'm happy with that. I don't know. We had a lot of surprises. Zelda games, which we got, what's the one Lainey's playing on Geek by Heart right now, and maybe possibly getting a Wind Waker remaster. We don't know that yet. But yeah, television-wise, you guys have kind of already said it. I was gonna say The Boys because that was a shocker, but we kind of saw how that was going. It's leading into the final story. Yeah, not really anything else I can think of that you guys haven't already said outside of the Blade project. That'll never happen.
Yeah.
That's a disappointment.
But that wasn't the highlight zone.
That was a
I
disappointment.
mean, they kept coming back to that. Like, we haven't forgot about you. No, just let it. Don't you gotta tell us. We know. It's like that. It's like that person that owes you money but refuses to let that go. That you'll never get it paid back. But they want to still keep telling you, "Oh, I got you covered." No, you're good. Don't worry about it.
I keep telling y'all, all these companies got a Glenn in it, and the Glenn keeps fucking it up some way.
Yeah.
Right.
For me, outside of most of this stuff was named. The Penguin, X-Men 97, but Agatha All Along was a standout.
Yeah.
Yep.
Deadpool and Wolverine was an absolute stunner for me. Beginning to end, I laughed, I cheered, I was just a happy black nerd. My black nerd heart was just full. I'm like, y'all just gonna keep feeding it to me. I love it, and it was more than I expected. It was much more than I expected. Finding out that there are certain churchgoers who are singing Like a Prayer, not really realizing what Like a Prayer is about.
I was a grown person when I found out that because when I was a kid, I definitely
you know what it's worse than Janet Jackson's Anytime, Any Place, and folks found out. I was like,
oh
no, wait a minute.
How did you even have the title?
Between that and the Velvet Rope. Yeah, that was a big discussion. Some people were like, I did not know that's what she was talking about in that song. I'm like, did you listen to the lyrics?
The whole album had Throb and all this other stuff. She was telling you.
First of all,
literally telling you.
Janet always been a sex spot. Stop playing. I don't understand why they didn't even know that.
The fact that I am watching literal church choirs sing Like a Prayer, and I'm just giggling like.
Y'all don't know what that song really. It's worse. It's worse than the first the 23rd of September. Like, you know what that song? You know what that song's about?
Just watching that unfold. I'm just like, you guys have no clue. This is hilarious.
That's worse than Napkins finding about the Yin Yang Twin song and they couldn't stop saying ski.
Oh my goodness. They said ski like they were trying to say.
Skeet, skeet, skeet.
Grandma, oh honey, Grandma.
He knew.
Really?
No, wait,
he's not asking that. He's telling us that.
I'm one of them. I'm one of those people that if I'm at a funeral or something or a church function and something like that happens, my black soul will not let me hold it back. It's just you know what? God no, this is funny. This is funny. I knew. They didn't know. This is the joke.
All I gotta sit there and say is at a funeral, if you see the casket actually fall off the flatting, do you actually laugh or do you just assume that they know where they're going?
You forgot you forgot you talking to the guy who's seen the Super Bowl with Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson before and seen it at a church. So
there was a lot of
any home training I had took about that much that I almost broke everything. It took everything. You know?
What makes it so bad that we're singing "Elevator to Heaven"?
Yeah. So just watching a lot of that stuff unfold. We had a lot of stuff fed to us throughout this year. It was entertainment was really good to us this year, especially television. A lot of streaming shows. Cross was absolutely amazing. Shout out to Aldous Hodge and the crew over there. They are doing they showed love to DC through and through. So shout out to them. And James Patterson, who actually wrote the character and created the character, for standing up and saying when those network execs said, "Oh, we would like to make Alex Cross white," and he says, "You never read any of my damn books. Alex Cross ain't never been white,
and will never be,
ever.
There will be."
And he said, "No." So, but yeah, there's a lot of moments that went down this year that really made us stand up and cheer and laugh and just had us glued to the screen. Shout out to Catherine Hahn. That Agatha all along was probably the shot in the arm that people needed because she was a standout in WandaVision. So yeah, we have a lot of those. On the other side of things, we lost a lot this year. We lost a lot this year. A lot of standout people. So many, too many to name, too many to even put into the short video package that I had. But Akira Toriyama is one of those people that's been mentioned in this thing. We lost a lot of anime voice actors. A lot. And we lost a lot of comic book writers or artists this year. You know, through a lot of stuff. And we lost a lot of actors. And it's just one of those things. Unfortunately, 2024 has proven itself on one end to be a fantastic thing. And then on the other end, it was something to balance it out. It doesn't feel like it's balanced, but whatever. But yeah, it was just like, how you gonna give us this? But this was the devil has to pay his due somewhere. And like, I don't, but them. But anyway, we're going to take a break. You're going to see a short little video package of just some of the people we lost this year. And, you know, have your moments of silence. We are going into a new year and we're going to be just fine. The Blerds will. There's a certain community we just like, what's the shirt say? There you go.
Yeah. New food,
ladies and gentlemen.
So here's just some of the people. We will be back, and here's just some of the people that we lost. Blerd's Eyeview is a proud affiliate of Otaku Noir. Use the code Blerd's Eyeview for 10% off on all items. With a different nerd-themed box filled with items made by talented Blerds across the country, you surely will not be disappointed. Go to otakunoir.com. Otaku Noir, the #1 Blerd mystery box company. It has been a busy 24 hours. Mr. Gunn, you're behind about a good 12 hours of that 24 hours. Because, my God, man, you did it again. But we'll start it off with some of these trailers we got. So the first one we seen, A24. Now, A24 has been dropping a lot of bangers within the past couple of years, actually. They have been showing themselves to be quite capable of telling a pretty decent story in different avenues. This latest one that they have is called Death of a Unicorn, and this one is starring Jenna Ortega, Paul Rudd, and a host of others. And I gotta say, I am more than interested in seeing this one. But here's the trailer. We're going to show that one right now, and I'm going to talk about it a little bit. So here we go. And there we go.
Police sound excited.
Yeah.
Ridley? Are you okay?
It kind of felt like it was showing me something. I get this feeling I don't think we're supposed to be here.
The Leopolds donated this entire nature preserve. And they care about a lot of things, not just pharmaceuticals.
Fine. I will sit there and smile.
Sorry, we're late.
What happened? You walked from the airport or what?
It's perfect timing.
I need you to act like everything is fine.
Is there something in your car?
A lot of species in this area are rare. What exactly are we saying this is, though?
I think we know exactly what it is.
A horse-like mammalia.
With some sort of protrusion or growth.
It's a fucking unicorn.
I don't think I should be in swim shorts for this moment.
I don't think that we're supposed to have this.
We need to study it.
Whatever it is, it seems to be the cure for cancer.
Cancer? That's the biggest one.
An opportunity for greatness, for immortality. I've never been so alive.
Dad, please just listen to me. We need to give the little one back. Okay, bad things will happen.
There are two of them?
They're gonna kill us.
I'll do whatever I have to take care of you. You'd retreat in the face of opportunity.
That horn was rather girthsome.
I'm picking up vibration.
Here's hoping we kill Bigfoot on the way home, huh?
I'm on board.
If Cocaine Bear was a unicorn,
they did Everything Everywhere Is All at Once, and that was a different take on the multiverse. Why not?
This is why I say unicorns are the most dangerous animal in all of make believe.
This is true. This is true. What's going on, Chrissy? Chrissy's in the building. What's going on? It is. She said, Whoopi said, "Is that the same curve roll from The Shining?"
It looks like it.
I don't. I wouldn't put it past anybody at this point. But yeah, I'm interested now. I'm on board to see what this is all about because it's completely out of left field. But so was everything but so was Everything Everywhere All at Once, and it won Oscars.
Yep.
So
I'm okay with it.
Shout out to Auntie Michelle Yo out there, showing up on the Wicked set with her Oscar award. So yeah, I'm like, why not? I like it.
I'm on board.
So, yeah.
It looks good. It looks interesting. I wonder what
it's something different.
I can tell me.
I just want to see what the evil unicorn looks like.
Apparently, that one's black, and the baby was the white one. Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
But even in Shazam, the second Shazam, they were black.
Yeah.
And it was a border. So.
And nobody brought Skittles.
Taste the rainbow.
I was waiting for someone to say.
Taste the rainbow. Survive.
So CoryXKenshin has been on hiatus for a while. He has these things. He's had these moments, which I think is a good thing when you take time away from social media to just concentrate on you or your project and not get bogged down with the everyday BS that goes on. We know there's a ton of BS, a ton of trolls on social media. But when he popped up, and he set out a trailer for his manga that he's working on. And this set everybody on fire because now they was just like, that was for the manga. We want the anime. And this trailer is called for the manga. The manga is called Monsters We Make. We're gonna take a quick look at this one. It does, as a trailer, it looks phenomenal. Like, people were like, you took time off and you did this. Imagine if you did a whole series. So you'll see exactly what I mean right here. Here we go.
That was legit.
Yeah.
The manga.
I don't know why he did that to himself. Why would you do that and make it seem like nobody's gonna ask you for the damn anime, sir? Stop.
No, I think it's actually brilliant
He
because
said it
it's
was
exactly
a
what
manga
you
in
just
the
said.
thing, and everybody just ran with it and said anime.
Right.
But-
Yeah.
Don't do that. Silly.
No, I think he.
Yeah, you know what?
Right.
You're right, Lizzie. He be on Do Not Disturb. I don't blame him. Let that man cook. If he got to leave for a year to do whatever, let him do it.
Right.
I ain't mad. Of course, people gonna be concerned if they're used to you seeing you all the time and everything else. But if you got something brewing in the background, you got to concentrate on that, and you come out with heat like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. The way I seen it, I'm like, yo, is this man is my guy working on an anime? And I'm like, it's for the manga? Wait a minute. Which tells me somebody's Blerd station is watching, and they're like, hey, can you do you want this as a let's start this off. Please.
Yeah.
Let's start this
Absolutely.
off. Right. Because that looked, with hardly any other detail, that looked good.
Mm-hmm.
That's on par. Creative Theory World. He's another one. That's on par with that type of animation. Night of Abyss. He's another one. That's on par with that. That's the type of animation we look at and we're saying, yeah, we can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes better than most. And these people put in blood, sweat, and tears. They don't take your money and say it's going to come out, and they keep saying it's going to come out, and they keep saying it's going to come out, and here it is 5 years later. No names
still be
being
on
mentioned.
live, still on live, just celebrating a victory lap that happened 10 years ago, like an out-of-state high school senior.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So we're not doing that here.
Oh, my Ed Bundy, bro.
See how this does, but apparently the pre-orders have already gone.
Yeah. Like they had to stop for a minute because I think they crashed the site.
No, they couldn't. They got so many emails that came in to be on their list or whatever. They bogged down their server, so they couldn't actually send out the responses.
They killed the server.
That's wild. That's wild.
But see, that's a testament of saying what people really believe in. Like, once again, the comic shop, and now you have CoryXKenshin's Monsters We Make. We are hungry for stories that's by us, whether it's live action, whether it's animation. We've grown. Yes, we do watch a lot of mainstream stuff. That's how we got here. But we do want those natural, from the ground up stories, seeing things from our perspective. We yearn for that type of stuff. When I seen the comic shop, and I'm just like, yes, we have not seen a story about us from that type of perspective. Owning a comic book shop and just the everyday thing. I'm like, we haven't gone in that arena yet. So shout out to people like Cheyenne Geek. Shout out to people like CoryXKenshin. Shout out to Creative Theory World. Shout out to Night of Abyss. Shout out to Midnight Comics. Shout out to all these people. Josh Evans. Shout out to all these people who are really out there putting out work that's they build from the ground up.
Yep.
Thank God we get to be a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I'm glad we get to see that type of stuff. So glad. Makes me happy. Makes me happy. Speaking of things that make me happy. Give me a second.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Where's my voice for this one? James Gunn, you son of a bitch, you did it again. Thank you very much. All right. If you're listening or watching, I would love to have a sit down with you and just talk.
Just call the man. Good grief. He ain't gonna give up. Jim, just call him, okay?
I'll send him my therapy bills.
What are we talking about? So PT's just 2 days straight. He shot most of it here in Cleveland. Thank you once again. We're talking about the new Superman trailer that dropped today. And yeah, we're definitely getting into this one. This got people talking. I don't know about division. I've seen more. I've seen less haters than I've seen congratulators, which is a good thing. So, yeah. Police, you're gonna have to get us on this one.
You're gonna have to get us on this one. They are mad excited for what you tell them, lady man.
Oh my goodness! Superman teaser trailer. Here it is right now. Here's our reaction.
Crypto. Home. Take me home.
Superman.
That
Damn it.
soundtrack is
Some bitch did it again. Some
Yeah.
bitch did it again.
Can you do me a favor? Can you get the excited applause? Because that one just looked like just a bunch of bored white people. I'm sorry. They all look bored.
I'll give you this one because
Right.
Why don't we just give our own excited applause?
I would, but somebody
I'm
cutting
sure we
up.
can do that.
Somebody
What?
cutting onions over here, so I
Hey!
I want to go on record and say this. Damn it, and Bama just said it. Bama said it earlier. He just said he said it. James Gunn is him. This motherfucker is 3 Guardians movies, The Suicide Squad, Maker, Creature Commandos.
And that
What more do you want? He gives a damn. What more do you want? He gives a damn.
Yes, Nicole.
Slither, still one of my favorite horror comedies.
That shit's
Everything I've seen in this and seeing crypto actually being crypto.
He got that dog. He got that dog. He got the dog. I didn't know that I needed the dog. Had he just had the dog when I was a baby girl, I would have loved those first movies. But he got the dog. Now he got the dog.
It's him, and I'm like, oh, we starting it off. Him beating.
Right.
Yep.
Molly Walker.
Okay, let's walk. Let's walk through it, and just seeing all of that, seeing this scene gave me these vibes. And I was done. I was like, yo, okay. And realizing that this is not an origin story. There's already been heroes established in this world. He's just in it now. And I'm like, dude, you fucking did it.
And this is why not every story has to be an origin story if done properly.
That.
Not only that, I feel like, especially based on what you just said, if you do it right, that's going to actually bring people in to try to do their own research and do their own watching of other stuff in order for you to even get up to what you're seeing on the screen.
This is why I kept saying, folks that were crying and bitching and moaning and whatever, I'm like, James Gunn himself has said he's always been a fan. He's read these comics. How do you think he knows about these characters, these obscure ass characters, and to bring them into? You just don't pick those out of the blue.
Also, shout out to Hellspawn Cosplay for just being Mr. Receipts. It's like, wait a minute, y'all the same Man of Steel fans that Shadow missed, and now y'all saying y'all should have Man of Steel too. Let's go back a few years, shall we? This man pulled a receipt out the black box. I'm like,
is this your king? Is this your king? He literally gave him this look. Yeah.
I mean, Snyder fanboys need to go outside and touch grass and get therapy.
Who are you telling?
So let's get into it real quick.
What was the White Walker looking dude at the end? What was that?
Metamorpho.
That was Metamorpho. Okay. That's who that was. I actually have
that made me happy
right there.
That made me so happy. See Rex right there. See Rex coming to the screen finally. Fucking finally, man.
Shoot, I'm happy about Mr. Terrific, Hawk Girl, and Guy Gardner's not my favorite Green Lantern, but John Stewart's on the way somewhere else, so I'm good.
It's the fact they went.
I mean,
The fact that they got this. Right. And there's an Alex Ross, as much as many people said, I'm not liking the hair. I'm not liking the hair. There's an Alex Ross painting of Mr. Terrific, and it's spot on.
Yeah.
It's spot.
You worry about the fro. I'm like, the fit, I want the jacket if it was in my size. It's like,
I'm telling
why
you,
are you so worried about the fro?
There are going to be some serious upgrades to cosplays this coming year because of this trailer alone.
Listen.
Metamorpho, Mr. Terrific, Guy Gardner, and Hawk Girl all look cool. Yes, they do. They look absolutely amazing.
Right.
I was outdone. I'm
That's
like,
beautiful.
This is good. This is
and
good.
And it's a practical suit.
That part.
It's a practical suit. So somebody has cosplay skills.
Yeah,
and it stays within her normal color scheme too, which is what makes it even better. It's not some outlandish scheme because some vendor decided to create something. Let's make it unique and different. Go home.
Yeah. Zack Snyder tried to fast track Superman. He tried to give it edge. And Justice League and James Gunn said, "I'm taking my time. All right, I got a sport. He got a sports.
I'm sorry, as we have said multiple times on the show, Zack Snyder is a great visual director. He is a crappy writer.
Yeah.
But wasn't he a writer for comics at one point, or he was just?
That's Scott Snyder.
Yeah, that's Scott Snyder. Yeah, he's a fan of certain. He's a fan. I'm not going to say Zack Snyder's not a fan. He's just not like paying attention to like the details of a character. You know, yeah. You know, you're just like, okay, we get it. Yes, Superman does die fighting Doomsday, but you put so much story into one movie that it became a clusterfuck, and it was like, dude, you got way too much going on.
But it was so. But here's the thing about it was between Man of Steel and the Superman we're getting. Man of Steel was dark as shit. Yeah. There wasn't really the hope that very much Superman's story is. We just got a 4-minute trailer. All you got from that was hope, upliftment. I mean, the scene with the kid holding up the Superman flag, calling out for Superman. The fact that you literally see him struggle as a Kryptonian alien struggling to fit in with a society that turned his back on him. God dang it, James Gunn. You pulled a rocket on us. You pulled a freaking rocket on us.
He pulled the fucking rocket again. Yes.
Seeing
Nathan Fillion.
Right.
Seeing Nathan Fillion like this, and people was crying about the bowl cut. I said, you don't understand how accurate this is.
Yeah.
Right? He's supposed to look like a goof.
Even to the face. He brings out Guy Gardner.
With that face, and I'm like, that's the most goofy yet. I said, that's a Guy Gardner face, if there ever was one. Son of a bitch. You got it right. Because I kept trying to figure out, I was like, how is he going to pull off the bowl cut? How is he going to pull? And I'm like, fuck, he pulled off the bowl cut.
Right. And it's perfect. I'm like, you can, that's like, why do people, it's like, you want, okay, I say this and I'll shut up. You are not, even with all the technological advancements we have, even with all the practical applications we have, you're not going to get 100% comic book accurate in anything. You might get close to some details, but nothing will be perfect. Let it freaking go.
Here's two scenes that really, three that really stand out for me. The shot inside the fortress, because this is inside the fortress. That's one of the robots that Superman would normally have in the fortress. And it's holding his hand.
He's one of his caretakers.
Yeah.
fuck, James, you did it. I didn't have doubts, but I didn't know you was gonna go. I'm gonna take this baton and run with it.
He just said, I'm gonna make you cry.
Boy,
he just said, I'm gonna make you cry. That's all that was.
Yeah, he does. Val says James gonna hit us again with the cute and cuddly again with Crypto. Yes. That shot of him whistling and then Crypto pops up. I'm like,
you're the good boy.
I know. Look at him, he's so cute.
He's good boy. He's good boy. We go home.
I don't know what breed of dog that is, but that's gonna pop up real bad.
Oh my god, it is.
And this version of Crypto is he's got the inspiration from his own dog, which is an adopted dog, Ozu, that he has, and I'm just like,
Japanese.
Yeah, I'm just like, dude,
that's how they get it.
This is fucking perfect. This is fucking perfect.
And then Lex Luthor looks menacing.
Let's talk about it.
Say what you want about Nicholas Hoult. He does.
He does an amazing.
He adapts so well to it.
Yeah, I was about to say very similar.
You see kindness in Beast. You see the vulnerability in the War Boy from Mad Max. Warm Bodies. Does anybody remember Warm Bodies?
Yes.
He was great in that too. That guy can act.
He was in,
you know what it is?
I think too this year.
You know what it is? He's British. And boy, can they act. They can act. Yeah, he's British. But yeah, just seeing it, the first thing I said is, okay, we got a second runner-up for live action Lex. You might be giving Michael Rosenbaum a run for his money.
I mean, I like the fact the intensity it is. You can look at him and I'm like, okay, you can see that I already hate this dude. He emanates it.
None of that smarmy stuff that we would normally see from Lex. No, this is I want to take you out.
Right.
Yeah, Renfield was
it's just overall hatred. When you can show overall hatred, that's your villain. That he ain't said 2 words yet. And I'm like,
right,
he got this nailed.
Yeah. There's two prominent shots that I will pick up on being in Cleveland, living in Cleveland. One is when you see Hawkgirl flying through the air. She flies past the building. That's the Key Bank building. It's a prominent building in downtown. The other shot is of him and Lois flying in the air. Now there's a place downtown called the Arcade, and this place is actually it's really beautiful. Like there's a lot of weddings that take place there, and like around this time of the year they have the lights all set up. It's a beautiful place. It really is. Nice. And when I seen it, I'm like, that's the Arcade. Oh, you some bitch.
He's so right.
You use it all. Oh my god, you use it all. Gunn, you genius. I need to sit down with you. I will be using every bit of my pirate powers to get a hold of you within the year.
Time to get this man to sit down.
The gates will be opened. Just that much.
We promise not to ask so many questions.
No.
We not violate NDA territory.
Yes, that's in Ohio, Bama. That's here with me in Cleveland. Yeah, so I already am signed up and ready to go. I was on board, and me and Lady Mandalore was like, let him cook. Let that man cook. Let him cook. Do not.
Y'all done fucked up. Never should have let him.
This is why Marvel's sitting there looking like, how bad did we mess up? Kevin Feige just looking at him with the most. It's that look of so you know David Zaslav, right? He might have fucked up, but at least he got one decision right.
And you see how they market that one from the person that brought you Guardians of the Galaxy. That's what won them over with the Suicide Squad. From the person that brought you Guardians of the Galaxy.
Jesus. And we'll forever drop off from that great blue sky. God damn it.
So James Gunn, full applause. Full applause when you get that from me.
I clap, but my hand is covered.
It's definitely something I'm looking forward to. I believe that we're going to get another one for the Super Bowl. It would be a missed opportunity to
Yeah.
not put something, same trailer, maybe something a little more added.
Maybe
You
the
know,
teaser for the teaser and the actual teaser, maybe just.
and as a matter of fact, it may not even air, as we've noticed, and as the trend goes, it may not even air like a normal trailer does live action. You would have to go to YouTube and to his IG page to see because that's what they'll say. That's how they'll sell it. Watch the full trailer online. That's how they do it.
Yeah, and plus Super Bowl ads. Whoo, I don't think nobody wants to pay $10 to $12 million for 30 seconds again.
If
So
DC had any sense, they would, because they're gonna get that back.
yeah.
See that.
So when he made that announcement, when he made that announcement that it was going to show at 6 a.m. PST, and I'm like, oh, it's going to be normal time here on the East Coast. It's going to be 9. I was like, it's the West Coasters that got to get up early for this one. We'll already be at our jobs. Like, yeah, I'm on break. Don't bother me. You know.
The one time the whole entire IT groups across the nation just went silent for 10 minutes.
Oh shit.
You ain't getting no help.
So yeah, once again, kudos to James Gunn and the crew that's working on this movie and setting the DC universe. Mind you, big Marvel nerd, big Marvel whore. Don't get me wrong. I love DC too. I love both houses. It'd be nice to see both houses completely win.
But it's their time.
Yeah,
but it's DC's. I mean, DC has the perfect opportunity with Marvel's rebuild. DC has the perfect opportunity right now to step forward and be like, "Have no pressure."
Yeah, let's time to strike. It's time. I don't want to say strike, but yeah, it's time to strike. Like if you really want to get in where you fit in, this is it.
Right.
I always said with the Snyderverse, they, in my opinion, they were rushing it. They were trying so hard to catch up with Marvel, and I was like, "Don't do that. Build your own thing. Take your time. We're gonna watch it anyway. So why are we such in a rush to get here? Why?"
You could have done 5 movies. In the 5 movies you told Batman vs Superman, Dawn of Justice, you could have done 5 movies leading up to Justice League.
You really could have. You really could have.
Being impatient. That's all.
Yeah,
they were just straight up impatient.
They were looking at the dollar, and that's what. And don't get me wrong, each movie they made did make money. It made money.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't make the money. It didn't, like Justice League did. It made money. It didn't make the money that it should have.
But the thing is, they looked at what Marvel did with the Iron Man. Got 3 movies before the first Avengers film.
Yeah,
2 movies before the first Avengers film.
Yeah.
Captain America had 2 movies before the first Avengers film. Thor had 1. Then but they had 10 years.
Yeah.
They had 10 years to get that together. Just take your time. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch all of it. I complain about some of it.
You're not losing me as a fan. I'm going to see this.
Right.
Let's not forget you had Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. running amok all between too.
Yeah. I was eating all of it up. I didn't care because I'm a fan. Yes, there are some down moments. Yes, there's some high points, but I'm going to watch it because I'm a fan. At the end of the day, I'm a fan that gives a damn. I may not like how certain things went or how certain storylines went. I don't even know if you're going to bring, in Marvel's case, I don't even know if you're going to bring Phil Coulson back. I don't know. But all I know is I did love Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. I was not a fan of Inhumans. I just didn't like the way that was built out. But I still watched it week to week.
It was horrible.
The Eternals. I watched it. It was. I would have picked. It was different director. Yeah.
The problem with the Eternals is it's a story that not a lot of people know, and they did not take a lot of time to explain or build up to.
Yeah, I think someone like James Gunn's caliber could have done much better with the Eternals.
It doesn't need a soundtrack.
Yeah,
could you imagine?
Because once again, characters that we somewhat know, but they're kind of obscure. But he knows how to I'm going to make you care about this character somewhere. Because we really walked away, really looking at Angelina Jolie like, damn, that's fucked up. She kicking ass though. Oh, Makari. Oh, damn, that's the best part. The speedster, and she's whooping ass. That was the best part. It was like we were seeing things, and we just like, okay, there's definitely moments. I said it about Secret Invasion. It was a pleasant surprise to find out Nick Fury's married to a Skrull.
That was funny. Don't know if we should get a divorce or renew our vows.
But everything surrounding it was such a slow burn, and then started feeling rushed. It was just like, okay, where are we at with this? We didn't get payoffs.
Well, Secret Invasion was a rush story, though.
It was.
It was a rush story.
Go ahead, Whoopty.
I know Tafari always seems to have issue with the head of the Celestial in the Indian Ocean.
Which will be solved in Captain America, the New World Order.
My issue is the appearance of Arishem, and no one's mentioned it since it happened. I'm like, why?
Also, we're getting an episode in What If that deals with the Eternals.
Okay. Yep. I need explanations.
Basically, what if he succeeded in doing what he did?
What if he succeeded in creating a Celestial?
Yeah. So,
we're
I think they're coming back like, yeah, we got to correct this. So
it's almost as if Tafari's commercial got seen by everywhere.
Yeah. Like, we need to talk. Do we need to talk? Speaking of making us cry.
Bro.
Too soon. My boy.
We're hitting the therapy session already?
Yeah.
Yep. My boy. Good grief.
Give me a minute.
I actually just finished watching that an hour before getting on, and oh my god.
Gun, we need to really have a sit down. We gotta have a sit down because I don't know how you're doing this.
Like, why would you do that?
Bro,
a great cat bug once said, why would you do that?
I was work.
Okay until that very last kid.
That I'm at work, and that last moment, and those police snatched him, shot him up, and pulled Weasel out of there. And I seen what happened. I pounded my desk, and I'm like, God damn it!
Messed up.
I just don't understand. How do you not see that child and you shooting? You just okay.
You damn sure wasn't saving her.
And they kept shooting.
Yeah,
they kept shooting.
They sure wasn't. I mean,
he's trying to take that. He's trying to eat that. He's trying to eat that little girl. How?
Where you see that?
And Grandpa Joe with the shotgun got a little overzealous.
Oh my god. I've never been so mad at a character.
The fact that the entire episode, and it was a completely innocent kids finding a creature, they're playing. Basically, it's like a lost dog. He found a lost dog, and he's playing with them, and he's fine with it. And the one little girl that actually gave him a candy bar, and he's just taking with her, and they're just playing and playing. And that fire happens, and he instantly knew, get these kids out of here.
Right.
Thank you. And how do you instantly know that? And then the guy doesn't see the fucking fire, and then he just starts shooting. Like, how?
Right.
I was
like, not only that, you come up. What'd he do to that old grandpa with the shotgun? What'd he do to you? I'm going to take matters into my own hand. I'm like, do you understand? That's not how this shit works. Oh, yeah.
Where were the adults like the entire episode? Like,
what adults?
I was about to say, them parents was missing.
That part.
Glenn and
Brenda. I'm like, who left the door open when the little boy said, "Hey, they left the back door open"? Right. Who? It was.
Oh, Bama.
Bless your heart, baby. Bless your heart,
man. You gotta see it, man. That's all I gotta say. You gotta see it for yourself, boy.
It was one of yeah, call CPS. Because you failed those kids. He was trying to. The first little boy he went to and seen, and his eyes rolled back, and I'm like,
Yep.
And he knew. He knew this little boy was gone. He was like, can't save him. Right. Can't save him. And Rick Flag Sr. is pussy whipped at this point. Just calling it what it is. It is.
Sir,
what
whatever
it is.
gives you that idea.
We just can't kill him on a base. Like, dude, was it that good, my guy?
I mean, the way Dr. Phosphorus told it, he's a young man in shape. He'll need about a minute.
Like so big. It was good to see Amanda Waller. Amanda Waller got a lot of lines in this episode. A lot of lines.
Amanda Waller.
And when she's talking to Cersei, and she comes out of that room and she's shook. She's visibly shook. And I'm like, I've never seen Amanda Waller shook. I like this.
I mean, to the point to where she immediately said, "You got to cancel that bitch."
Yeah. she dotted all her I's and crossed her T's, and she was like, "Yeah, but Cersei can't like predict can't just make up stuff. It comes in glimpses." And they said they ran down the entire line of how everything happened on them and scare and everything. And she was like, "Yeah, you're gonna have to go back to that place, and you're gonna have to take her out because this." Right. Rick was like, "You can't do that. She hasn't committed anything yet, and you'd rather wait."
That part. Better kill her now than wait till later to solve your conscience. Damn.
I mean, what if the assassination attempt is what causes all of it? And that was my thought the entire episode.
Yeah, that the assassination was
it could if it's because of the attempt, it's because Rick Flag Sr.'s goofy ass got in the way. him and Frankenstein's monster, because
that was funny.
That dude.
Frankenstein just needed somebody to talk to.
Frankenstein reminds me of Quasimodo. She gave me water. She gave... I bought these
like,
for you.
Are you like the whole in the princess? Are you like Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet? She is the princess and you're poor?
He says, "Have you seen the Titanic?" He says, "Yes." He says, "Not many people have." And I'm like, who hasn't seen this movie? Who are you talking to?
Is it just me, or
Thank you.
is it just me?
I kind of did one of these numbers, and I'm like, maybe I'm the only one. Thank you, Whipty. I appreciate you.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Present company excluded.
Damn it.
It was funny because he's sitting up there. Oh, it's love. That he was like, "No, that ain't it." It's like,
right.
He was like, "No, you love her. Like I love my bride. That's my bride." I'm like, I don't think you understand, dude. You went through several decades, several hundred years, as a matter of fact.
Trade hands. Y'all traded hands for centuries.
And he looked at it as like, if a woman was easy, it wouldn't be that much. How did he say it? It wouldn't.
If a woman was easy, it wouldn't be fun or something like that.
Yeah, something about it wouldn't be as difficult or something like that. He likes the challenge, dude. You are giving very bad Pepe Le Pew vibes right now.
She was made for me. I was like, dude.
While this is true, that is true. But
your creator,
you had no connection with this woman.
I hate to break it to you, your creator performed prima nocta on her while you watch, so might want to let that go.
Every time you show up, it's fisticuffs. I don't get it. Lady Mandora, what you think of this episode after Gunn gave us all this up and down in 24 hours? I
was not. I was on my way home, actually. So it was very not the greatest thing to watch on your way home, on a bus full of children leaving the area. So, like, I don't like you kids, and maybe they kind of deserved it based on your behavior, but no.
They look at their own fault.
But that was extra fucking sad. The last, what is that? Almost half an hour, 20 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
I was not expecting it. And James, you can stop now. We know what feelings are. I promise you, we absolutely know them. You can stop plucking them every 5 years or so.
But wait, there's more.
That part.
But wait, there's more.
Literally.
What the hell did they do with GI Robot? They just left pieces of his ass there.
Yeah,
He's no longer with us.
He's still there.
He's no longer with us.
So by comic standards, GI Robot, there has been, I think, 5 iterations of GI Robot. Like they keep recreating him. They just do a new model. 2 of those models is named Jake. We're not going to say what the acronyms is because it's kind of racist. But they just call it Jake 1 and then Jake 2. Let's just say he was built for a certain war against a certain country that started with a J. So James Gunn made the very wise decision of no, we're going to take the one that kills Nazis. We're just going to take that one because nobody likes Nazis. So it was like they're the worst.
Even the Nazis don't like Nazis. I mean, damn.
Right. So he's like, So I think I'm sure that character will pop. I don't know, probably not this season, but I'm sure that character will pop. What he is managing to do with this show is, like I said it last week, he's telling this story while telling this story, and it moves it along. Both they move it in unison, which is something a certain person with the first name Z, last name S, starts with an S, which we should learn about storytelling. Keep shooting the way you want to shoot, but learn to tell the story first. You know, everything else you do is fantastic, just not that property. But I'm at this point seeing each one of these creatures practically wrongfully imprisoned so far. Like you're looking at each one, you're just like, what did they do wrong?
Right. What crime did thou commit?
what was committed against the highest of laws that they should be here amongst actual people who have done the worst of the worst? Please help me figure that out. I don't understand. You know, because now I'm looking at Nora like, you haven't even raised a fist. How did you get here?
That's been my question since day one. It's like you got the most humanity out of all of them. What
I can't wait for her episode.
Like, I'm trying to figure this out.
I seriously feel like we are just seeing humanity just frame these characters in some way, shape, or form because they can't make them conform. So what do? You turn them into pariahs.
You took G.I. Robot, who took out a room full of racist Nazis.
Restored by one of them. I think he's here for the cause. He can help us for the cause. And he cleared the room of all of y'all.
He's like, he seen that flag. He was like, hold up.
The fact is this room full of Nazis? We don't really prefer that term, but yes.
That's all the confirmation I needed. Thank you very much.
That was a Russell Simmons moment right there. Thank you for coming. God bless and good night.
Right.
Oh wow.
Oh man. Lainey, what did you think of this episode?
Oh man, like I said, I didn't see it on Tuesday. I saw it actually like an hour before we got on. And I actually sat down and saw it twice back to back because I didn't think that me and Jay would be able to see it. So it was like a gut punch again. I'm just like, yo, like whoever just said it was Guardians of the Galaxy 3 all over again, because I'm just like, it was that last one. It's that last kid. I was cool until that last kid. And the fact that like the way that he's clawing and he's trying to get to her when that thing comes down, I was like, are y'all fucking serious? Like, really? I'm really getting seriously emotional about that. I did the same thing, hit the desk. My daughter's like, Mommy, are you okay? I'm good. Go to your room. I'm good. Go to your room. can't help me right now.
It wasn't you. It was just God talking.
You know, she was like, the one time she's not angry at me,
right now.
good. I'm gonna take this.
It's him. It's them getting a hold of him, and she's still free. And then the roof. I'm like, you, God damn it.
I'm like, y'all didn't care about that kid. Y'all just wanted your pound of flesh. Y'all cared nothing about that kid. Because a person would have been like, oh, kid, fuck the animal. Kid.
Yeah. It's like, who else is alive? Did you even bother to look?
That part.
The child. Get the child. If you shot him and he released the child, guess what you do? One of y'all go after the child.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, it's not about the content of their character, but the color of their skin.
So, I'm with you. Navy, what'd you think?
Brilliant. When you see something that makes your emotions just go from 0 to 10 and you stay invested, that is a motherfucking masterpiece. I had a feeling that his origin was going to be fucked up. It was like, there's no way. Weasel is literally just being a goofy little animal. What did he do? So once again, the League of Not Extraordinary Reams of Paper have decided to ostracize someone that they didn't understand. And it fucked me up. I'm not going to lie. It fucked me up. But at the same time, the storytelling is genius. Absolute masterpiece. I am signed on board for this because honestly, I wasn't going to watch any of the Creature Commandos. Like, okay, it's another DC offering, but they did not disappoint. So yes, this one fucked me up, but I was happy.
Spartan.
There's nothing more I can say to this except I owe Gunn a therapy bill.
Spartan was at home like this. You gave us this, and then you gave us this in the same day.
You knew exactly what he was doing. He gave us as a therapy bill. You made us, and again, not to be literally surprised. This is Gunn's writing at his best. Taking it, like you said, taking a lesser known character, and you made us care. You brought in the human element. And you made us care. And then on top of that, you decide to go straight for the heart. You sat there and showed us, okay, this. So Weasel's not bad. He's wrong place, wrong time, and nobody to vouch for him. And I'm like, so like you said, well, dang, nobody on this task force is really supposed to be here if you think about it. But no, great episode. I can't knock it.
I'm talking about getting up this morning. I'm like, that's right. Superman trailer come out today. I'm gonna watch that. Woo! Happy joy. Happy joy. And then later on that day, I'm like, all right, got some downtime. Let me go ahead and finish watch it.
No.
What the hell?
And what makes it so bad, it's the music. The music overtakes the sound effects.
Yes.
Jesus.
Yes.
My wife called me because we were supposed to go somewhere, and she calls me, and I'm answering the phone like, yeah, honey. Yeah, whatever works. She's like, you okay? I'm like, no, I'm just tired. Today.
So good, babe. So good.
You see, Scott didn't play Mad World.
Oh, Lord.
That would have wrecked everybody.
That was all right, Safari.
So, Buddy from the cafeteria, we're not seeing him in live action now, right?
Oh, I doubt it.
Not without a job.
Not if his jaw is not. Yeah, not without his jaw. I like Dr. Foster's answer. He's like, well, he's not going to be eating because he doesn't have a jaw, or he's dead. Shout out to Alan Tudyk. Because he's doing Dr. Foster.
Food, and now everybody's happy. Well, except you, because you have no food, but just petty.
But it's Alan Tudyk, so it fits. And I'm just like,
his delivery is unparalleled.
Yeah, this is good. So what else you had?
Just that adult negligence all around. Just where were these kids' teachers and/or parents? Like, how did y'all know directly to find the whiskey bottle in the desk? how much are y'all stressing that teacher out?
Yeah, because the one little girl, she literally grabs the bottle, like glug glug glug. Oh, I'm drunk. And I'm like, how do you know all of that?
The teacher must have took a shot in front of him. Must have.
Also, if you told me Weasel ate 8 children, that's one thing. But they definitely found charred bodies. So how did y'all blame this man for this?
That story ran rampant. I don't know where they got 27 from. I don't know where that wild ass number came from. Because when we see these, when they said these Suicide Squad, like he ate 27 children, I'm like, okay, he's kind of wild, but
it came from the same dumbasses who was trying to kill him instead of saving the kids.
Yeah.
I guess the old man with the shotgun wasn't counted in the body count.
Grandpa Willie, probably.
Good riddance. Spreading falsehoods and fallacies.
I also think Waller's jumping the gun on the whole go back, and it's like, damn, we just took this long ass flight once. I got to go back again.
They didn't question her. They didn't. No. Like Bride thought she was going back to the clink. She thought she was going to be in holding. She was like, yes, I know. And she's like, no, you're going back. You're leading the team, and they were just like,
okay.
Right.
Better than eating this slop. Okay, yeah, I'll go. So yeah. James Gunn, fucking genius. It's been a while since we've seen like very, very good writing and direction and musical scores. We've said it before with Guardians of the Galaxy series. We've said it with Peacemaker. Hell, we said it with The Suicide Squad because that's the one we recognize. We don't recognize that other one, whatever. Keep the hits coming, my guy. Just kind of time your emotional beats. Spread it out a little bit. Don't release your happy moments and then a sad moment on 2 different projects in the same day. That was a bit much.
Maybe a bit.
That was a bit much. I was just
maybe
like,
a smidge.
I was like, yay, crypto. Damn, Weasel. Why?
The 4-legged creatures had a day today, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh man.
I think the last part also was that nobody can understand Weasel. Because that last thing that she said, he's dreaming about what happened. And the bride is like, oh, he's just chasing squirrels. Like, I was like, fuck, no one's gonna understand the kind of pain he's in. And that's crazy.
When he seen that picture of that little girl, and he pretty much chewed up the picture and then spit it out. And I'm like,
oh no, he looked normal too.
Yeah.
Did you see his eyes?
Yeah, his eyes went straight.
One time, his eyes were straight, and there's like, oh.
When he spit the paper, I was like, kind of not helping your cause right now, dude. But okay. It's like they're trying to clear your name, and then you do something like that, but they're misreading his actions. Like, I'm trying to forget that. I'm trying to forget. That is the worst day of my life, and I'm trying to forget everything else I've dealt with since then. I'm capable of dealing with that day. Is too much. I can't relive that day.
Right.
It was like, so when I seen that and he chewed up the picture and spit it out, he was like, I am trying to forget that little girl in that entire moment. I'm trying to. That was too much for me.
Right.
Yes, I'm going to lick my crotch and do the most wildest thing just so I could just steer away.
The instant distraction.
Yeah, I got to distract you guys. So.
It's like Crazy Eyes from Orange is the New Black when they needed her to just testify what she saw and couldn't form the words and then just let everyone.
That part.
So yeah, it's definitely one of the moments where I'm just like, yeah, y'all will never understand. And now I'm looking at like, what the hell's the next episode going to hold? Because this like almost say is like, 5th episode always does it. It was like, we don't know. The 5th is he said, oh, I'm jumping this shark early. I'm going to give it to you in episode 4.
Oh my gosh.
He's like, oh, I know what you guys are thinking. Yeah, episode 5, that's when the beats hit. And I'm like, oh, I ain't done. I am far from done.
If you thought episode 4 was bad, wait till we get. I was gonna sit there and say you thought episode 4 was bad. Wait till we get to Dr. Phosphorus. That's really going.
That one's gonna be really interesting.
Mm.
Really.
David Harbour. Even though they said that you would not see his creature in live action, you're also doing a fantastic job right now. So looking forward to you again. He's about to have a busy couple. He's about to have a busy year.
Yeah.
And Alan Tudyk is definitely on everybody's A-list card right now. He's on. Who can we get the voice? Alan, isn't he already doing like 2 other projects?
Well, we'll work around him. We'll work around him.
Because this Clayface film that they're talking about doing, I'm like, yeah, they're gonna have you do the screen capture too. I'm just letting you know, it ain't just the voice work you're doing anymore. You're doing screen capture, buddy. You know?
Alan Tudyk is turning into the Mark Hamill of recent time.
He is. He really
is. Mark Hamill, yeah. He has ability to just take on certain characters. Still has the same baseline voice, but he can change tone to match the character. And when you realize it's him.
Someone did it. I can't remember who he did an interview with, but they called out like 10 characters, and he just did the voice for each one. And I'm like, that's just 10. That's just 10.
Or the different versions.
Yeah.
Or the different versions of Clayface he did. He's the one where he was more sinister, and the one on Harley Quinn where he was more comical. I'm like, okay, you reaffirm my faith in this standalone movie now. You reaffirm my faith, sir.
Yeah. The fact that he was like, what is my motivation? I'm like,
snacks. Ooh, okay.
So, well, crew, season 14.
Yeah.
By the grace of God, yes.
Yay!
I think we did good. I think we did damn good. For the people out there that's watching that's going to be listening to us, we'll be taking the month off. Well deserved.
Stop that yawning.
We will be taking the month off, and very well deserved. But you know the holidays here. However, you will still see myself pop up from time to time, covering Skeleton Crews, covering the rest of Creature Commandos, covering whatever trailers that pop up from time to time. You may see the crew with me, but we will not be live. It will be pre-recorded. We're getting it out the way, so you're going to see us from time to time pop up. It's not going to be even. It's not even going to be the 2-hour format. It'll be just like 20 minutes at best. Just to keep our names in your mouth. That's what we're going to be doing. You ain't got tired of us yet, so. But yeah, this 2024, we've gone through everything. We've talked about what we loved, what we've missed. I think, with the exception of Lainey and Whoopty, and possibly Navy. So I'm going to give you 3 the moment, and we'll start with Lainey. Lainey got to look like what?
We all got that look. We all got that look like nigga.
I'm going to say, concerning being on the ship, what was your favorite moments about being here and doing this whole thing for 2024?
I mean, it's always going to be BlerdCon as the top, right? It's the time that we pretty much most of us are able to get together. We missed you, Nicole. I hope that you'll be there March, and we're gonna miss you, Captain. But listen, doing this, doing packs, things like that. Like, again, I always say that these kind of things are the homecoming that I love. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I love my HBCU. I love my Virginia Union. Go Panthers. But this is the homecoming that I love. So I'll say that. I'll say interviewing Jay Lee, especially as a huge Orville fan, and very sad that I'm not sure that they're going to come back. But just even being able to talk to Jay Lee was such a highlight for me as well. And again, just being here, because this feeds my heart. Being here feeds my heart.
Here we go with this emotional beats again.
You started it. You.
I'm about to say you asked.
You started it. Don't
you asked.
Don't do that.
Okay. Whoopty, what was your favorite moments about 2024 being on the ship?
Being added, being accepted, being brought onto the team. Like, I took a chance, made a couple of jokes, and now I'm here. And I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Navy, the shipper book of the crew. Talk to the people. What was your moments being with the crew this year?
Goodness. There isn't one that I can name, but I'll say it was everything. This is a family that I have grown to love, admire, appreciate, respect, and defend. This year, from BlerdCon to hanging out with Lainey at PAX to interviewing and chatting with so many amazing people, to making people laugh, to making them smile, to giving them moments from their drudgery, from their bullshit day, hearing bad news and coming on and hearing us make bad jokes and tease each other and have this conversation that a lot of people don't get to have.
Mm-hmm.
I will never say nigga don't ask, because please ask by all means. We have helped create something, and the fact that I have been added to this collective of beautiful, brilliant Blerds is a genuine blessing. There is never one moment. They're all moments from January till now, every week, whether I was here or whether I wasn't, to know that when people turn off their computers or they close their laptops or they put their phones down, they giggled, they smiled, they geeked out. And it didn't have to be posturing. It didn't have to be fake, because this is the most genuine crew you'll ever see fly across the cosmos. Kiss my ass. So my moment was everything.
We're gonna give this to him.
I forgot about that. Oh my God. I forgot about that.
Wow. I hate when y'all do this to me.
as Zuri puts up the fist.
You look like a Charms blow pop.
I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry.
Nah, baby, you good. We gonna help pay for your college when you get older, okay?
Daddy, sorry.
So as we close this thing out, I want to thank everybody who has come on through the virtual, everyone we've met live and in person, everybody who's reached out online, everybody who's been in the chat, everybody who has donated. Please continue to do so. This support all of us on different platforms. Check us out everywhere. You can check us out separately. You can check us out together. You'll still see some things pop up from us from time to time up until sometime in February. I have not looked at the date. So we got time. Mask up, clean your ass, stay away from sick folk, punch them in the throat if you got to. Yes, I said that. Bama titties.
Nipples.
There you go. So all of the great stuff. I couldn't do a lot of this stuff without any of you. I couldn't do it without any of you guys out there. Don't be scared to do bald-headed whole shit. There it is.
Oh,
I got half of that. I'm just bald-headed.
Don't be scared to do bald-headed. Okay.
The crew misses you, Chaos Steven. But he still keeps up with us. He's just handling family stuff. It's just family is family, unfortunately. As my second in command is throwing on her hat, that means
a bald-headed whole shit hat.
It is bald-headed whole shit hat. Yeah.
It does says bald-headed whole shit.
It does say.
Are you calling it a night, or are you about to use the hot? curling out
No,
on your daughters. Which
she's
one are you
probably
doing?
cold.
I'm about to be dark and lovely, sir. I don't understand what you're trying to tell me.
Everybody that curling out on the stove, just
oh man. So be sure to check out everybody's streams. Tafari is streaming, Laney is streaming, Roomful of Blerd, she's streaming, Navy is streaming. Check us all out. We got something going on outside of the ship. We all got a bunk. We all got escape pods or shuttles. Escape pods is for when this shit really goes down. But we all got shuttles. We all doing different stuff, so you can still find us wherever you can look for us. Just put up the call. We'll answer. We always are here. As I sign off for this season year-end show. Here we go, people. Remember to educate yourself and others, entertain yourself and others, and most of all, encourage yourself and others. Don't forget to do bald-headed whole shit. Support Blerd creatives. Fuck around and find out. Tell them about the shirt again, Lady Mandalore.
Now you fucked up.
It's now the going turn for 2025. So understand, we were already there. So with all that being said, we will see you guys online very soon. Go back, show your love, show your support, spread the word, tell everybody about us. If you got projects in the Blerd community that you want to support, drop a line. We answer. We will see you soon. Happy holidays. Don't go broke trying to prove a point.
Too late.
And we will see y'all very soon. Take care.
Bye.